My bestie and I have a secret code. In danger. We'll send some strange messages to ask for help. My best friend at that time even joked, "What if one day I send you a strange message? You must save me." But I didn't care at that time. But I didn't expect that the secret code would be used soon. It's 2 o'clock midnight today. I was woken up by the sound of messages on my cell phone while I was sleeping. Picked up the phone in a daze. It turned out to be a message sent to me by my best friend Ting Ting. She said she wanted to go back to her hometown for a while, taking care of an old father who is in poor health. You want me to take good care of her at home. He also said that the mango juice in the refrigerator is about to expire. Remember to drink it. I woke up in an instant. She must be in danger. Because he is an orphan, no family at all. Secondly, he doesn't have a dog at all, and I'm allergic to mangoes. Ting Ting is in danger. I subconsciously wanted to call him. Reacted suddenly. He messaged me with such unusual words. It's just that he couldn't tell directly that he was in danger. It means that the gangster is beside him at this moment. Can watch his every move. I want to turn on the light, but it seems like there's a power outage right now. In total darkness. I always feel like there is a pair of eyes behind me, watching my every move. My nervous heart almost jumped out of my chest. What do I do? In desperation, I called my boyfriend Kaizuken. Tell him that something might have happened to his best friend Ting Ting. Tell him to come with me to save Ting Ting. Then I called the police. Kaizuken is my boyfriend. Although we have only been dating for 2 months. But he is very mature and steady. He is also very tall and looks like a star. With him by my side, I always feel much more at ease. Hang up the phone. Kaizuken rushed over quickly. Meet Kaizuken. I immediately rushed forward and hugged him, crying loudly regardless of image. After that, we immediately rushed to Ting Ting's house. His home is very close to my home, only 10 minutes away. When we arrive, Uncle has arrived. I saw 2 uncles standing at the door. I walked in the door and smelled the smell of blood. The ominous premonition made me stand up. My breathing becomes rapid. Hello, who are you? Live here? How is Ting Ting doing? Did something happen to her? Is she okay? I asked eagerly. And tell Uncle. I'm the one who called the police. I used code words with my best friend. I know my bestie is in danger. I saw them discussing with each other. Then say to me, Madam, sorry. Your friend has been unfortunately killed. Go in and see if there are any clues you know can help our police solve the case quickly. Unfortunately killed. My mind is full of these words. What does it mean? What is a tragic death? Are they saying Ting Ting is dead? No, this is impossible. I rushed in to deny their claims. But the scene before me is something I will never forget. Ting Ting is really dead. She lay down in front of the sofa. Blood all over. Her face was scratched. He was also stabbed many times. Blood is everywhere. It can be seen how cruel the murderer was at that time. I was so scared that I screamed. Tears can't stop flowing down. It's all my fault that I came late. If only I had come earlier. Uncle said not far away. The murderer is extremely cruel. If you come early. Just one more body. Uncle quickly set up a cordon. The police officers who called for surveillance also returned in vain. All the cameras around were destroyed by the murderer. I leaned against the wall and stood blankly at the door. It's best to be completely powerless. My best friend died tragically at home. I can't do anything wrong. We used to play reasoning games together. Since he would send me a code in advance, then he must be at home. Hidden other pre-death messages from me. I'm looking around. Entering my bestie's bedroom. The furnishings inside are very neat, but one thing is strange. It's a bookcase. One place on the bookshelf is messy. This is abnormal. Because he has obsessive-compulsive disorder, things must be placed neatly. I walked over and looked through it. I found a few words written on the back of one of the books. Beware of men. Some people are very good at pretending. What's the meaning? I wrote it unintentionally before. Who is it written for? He only has me as a friend. And she's a proper home girl. No boyfriend either. Men don't know if Kaishikin is the murderer. It's impossible for Kaizukin to be so gentle. It's impossible to do such a thing. I must be overthinking. I put down the book and left the bedroom. I saw Kaizukin waiting for me. Kaizukin is worried about my mental state. He took me to his house. This isn't the first time I've come to his house. Last time the three of us drank together. It's just me and him now. He went to the kitchen to help me pour water. I can't sit still on the sofa. As soon as I stop, I will think of Ting Ting's tragic death. I got up and walked around. Come to the bedroom. I didn't expect his bedroom to be so darkly decorated. It feels vaguely eerie. Suddenly the bookshelf in the bedroom caught my attention. There's a whole row of criminal psychology on there. Horror story. Obviously he is with me. Not even watching horror movies. I picked up a criminal psychology book and flipped through it. I found that there are many notes in this book. It seems to be some details analyzing the murder methods. I raised my head. Suddenly discovered there was a partition inside where this book was originally placed. The color of this board is different from that of the entire bookcase. I pushed it up and was inside. Found a notebook. There is a character relationship diagram on the first page. The girl in the middle is an internet celebrity. I remember he was dead when it was reported. Very strange. The next few pages are filled with similar relationship diagrams. I turned over and over. Suddenly my photo appeared. What makes this page different from others is that the girl closest to me, Ting Ting, got a big cross. There are also words written in red pen in the drama. Don't keep what you've seen that you shouldn't have seen. I can't believe this is true. Suddenly I remembered the message Ting Ting left. Be careful of man. Could it be that Ting Ting accidentally discovered his plan? Then he was silenced. I suddenly felt a chill on my back. Trembling, I took out my cell phone and called the police. As soon as he hung up, Kaizukin came in with lemonade. He looked at the notes in my hand. You have seen it all. Then you have to die too. He broke the cup violently. Bang! I was trembling with fear. Look at his distorted face. He took out a knife from somewhere and came towards me. His eyes no longer have the tenderness of the past. Eyes full of bloodshot eyes. I was so scared that I begged him not to kill me. I'm your girlfriend. Please, you women only think about money. Do anything for money. None of you look down upon me. I'm going to kill all of you women. I didn't expect him to be so crazy. He just grabbed my hair and smashed it against the wall. Severe pain spreads throughout the brain. Haven't had time to stand firm yet. He picked up the knife and scratched my face again. A smell of blood spreads. The fear reminds me of Ting Ting's death. No, I have to delay. I've called the police. Although my head is really dizzy, but I have to hold him back. I shouted at him. You crazy! You're mentally distorted. How many families have you ruined? Suddenly he slapped me. Snap! Left me stunned. He pinched my chin. Contempt from a height. So what if you look at me? I feel sick looking at the faces of you people. Just when my vision is blurred. Suddenly the door outside was kicked open. Uncle is here. They quickly subdued Kaishikin. I leaned against the wall and relaxed for a long time. Several days passed in the blink of an eye. I went to Jiaomei's cemetery with my injuries and flowers. Looking at his tombstone, heartache and reluctance well up in my heart. Cold tears shed unconsciously. Sorry while choking. I misjudged a person. Harmed you. The bad guys have been caught. Justice is late but arrives.